Three, two, one. Welcome back, and I'm joined in studio now by Nanyan Lin, who is the president of Fashion for Change, and Bianca Dada, who is the artistic director for Fashion for Change. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So let's just give a little bit of background on what Fashion for Change is.
Essentially, we provide a venue for students to be able to express themselves artistically through different mediums. So that whether that's through dance, photography, we have like fashion designers and stuff like that. And yeah, we have a lot of initiatives throughout the year. And our main one is the annual charity fashion show.
So that's where the name Fashion for Change comes from then?
Yeah, so fashion for changing and like helping charities and stuff like that.
All right. So how long has it been with the school now?
8 years. So we've been running 8 years, and this is our 9th show this year. And this year, it's a huge deal for us because we are aiming to break the 100K mark. So far, we've raised about 97,000.
Right.
So this year is big.
So some events that we put together this year were like the model workshop, the dance workshop, model auditions actually, that came first. Also just our regular practices and rehearsals.
For model auditions, we ran the auditions for about a week long, where we had to do auditions 5 nights in a row. And it was during the midterm season, so definitely getting people to come out and audition was one of the challenges that we had.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna pose for 4. And you're gonna walk back.
Like where we run the world.
I think that learning new choreographies and being involved in the scenes will be really fun, and I really like dressing up, so I'm excited about that part. Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, together. 1, 2, 3.
Most excited about performance day, I guess. I really like putting myself out there, and it's like a really rare experience to be on stage, and it's a once in a lifetime chance to, you know, have the spotlight on you and just show the crowd who you are.
The way that we're hoping to put the models into their scenes, we're basing it off of their personality and style and what we think that they would match the scenes the most, as well as whether or not they can take on the challenge and be able to commit and be able to portray the basically the image that the choreographers have put for their scenes.
So as events director, I'm going to be planning events to promote Fashion for Change and also help raise money and awareness about We Charity. So the events we're going to be running this year are Holiday Showcase in November, the theme release party in January, we have Valentine's Day cards in February, and then we have the after party after the big show in March.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to keep the warmness of this wax? Or
I don't need to look at this. You don't have your aperture problem. Oh my god.
Ready, set, go!
So Holiday Showcase is the first event that Fashion for Change hosts. It's meant to be a community event where everyone gathers together for the very first time to really celebrate and get into the Christmas and holiday spirit.
So my goal for Holiday Showcase was really just to introduce campus to what Fashion for Change is and what we are standing for in the year and all the events that are supposed to come later on in the year.
It's also a celebration right before everyone goes into their final exams in the fall term. So we really want to just provide an opportunity for students to de-stress and drink some hot chocolate from our sponsors and just listen to beautiful performances put on. And they also have the opportunity to take photos with Santa and look through the thrift shop to see if they want to purchase anything.
The UW performance team, they really killed it tonight. I was like, damn, that was good. You guys, if you guys enjoy performance team, if you haven't joined it, it's definitely really fun.
I think it went really well. We had a great turnout. A lot of students were hanging out in the Student Life Center. They asked a lot of questions about Fashion for Change, and I think we got a lot of exposure as well. So we recently had our Valentine's Day card sales where events worked really closely with marketing in order to create really cute Valentine's Day cards.
For the first time ever, I think we got a lot of engagement from people who weren't in Fashion for Change. We had just people in SLC who were buying our cards and looking to support any way they could, so I think it went really well.
Another goal for our organization is to provide students with more opportunities to kind of explore and get experience within their areas of expertise.
Go outside.
Okay.
Look at Lucas. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hi. I do. Okay, and then maybe get some from like the profile.
So our Valentine's Day short is about a couple, Diana and Lucas, who meet at a coffee shop and they fall in love, and you see their whole story. I think it was cool like working with like other videographers and models, because this is my first time like doing anything like this with like an actual like whole team and like actors and everything, or models, so it was a really cool experience, like especially being a first year.
No.
Just explain what's a popular game you just
Not like very strong. Okay, let me jab.
Oh, that's not what you said. You said she was going to be inside and like she's going to open the door.
Are you sure I said that, or is that what you think I said?
That's what she actually said.
Sometimes you listen very selectively, so oh my god, don't get mad.
Hi, my name's Shaitan.
I'm Ingrid.
And we're marketing directors for Fashion for Change this year.
When I started Fashion for Change, there was like 20 people on the team maybe, and I was the only videographer, so things are a little hard. But this year I'm really excited that we have about 50 people on the team in like different teams, and we have some new teams, and it's just exciting.
Yeah, so one of the things that we were discussing before actually starting the year was the kind of team we wanted to have. So we wanted to bring in people who obviously knew what they were doing, but as well as bring in beginners so that throughout their university career they can always be a part of Fashion for Change and grow in the field that they're interested in. As well as with so many people, we wanted to explore different avenues, so that's when we decided to create Digital X.
Yeah, it's like one of the newest teams in Fashion for Change right now, and what they do is they focus on just the digital experience on the websites, etc. It's really exciting just to have so many people on the team.
Yeah, just all, yeah, exactly.
Exciting.
One of the biggest things marketing was trying to do this year was to rebrand Fashion for Change. You know, we've been around for about 8 years now, so we thought, what can we do to bring that freshness into everything that we do, new content, you know, we wanted to bring that. And another thing we wanted to do was to find new avenues to fundraise.
Yeah, so going off of that point, this year we wanted to really expand our merchandise.
So usually we just keep that within the club, but this year we want to see if there was a market for those outside of the club. And so we're about to start that project, so we're really excited to see what our graphic designers have planned for that.
So excited.
So the public relations team is currently working on a number of blog posts, which my social media coordinators are in charge of. They handle all of our social media platforms from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and whatnot, and we also work very closely with marketing to push out any promotional material. I think currently for the public, Fashion for Change is just another Waterloo club, and we are one of the largest clubs on campus, but they don't necessarily know maybe the extent to what we do and the impact that we've had in our adopted village. So I really hope that we're able to push out that message and show people what we're doing, which is an amazing thing, as well as how they can get involved.
So I'm curious to know as well, the proceeds, as you mentioned, all goes to We and We Village campaign. Why We? Why was that your choice?
Being students at the University of Waterloo, for us, we wanted to find an organization where we could help provide and fund education for people who aren't as fortunate as we are. The organization has been keeping us updated on the school that we've helped build. And now that the school has actually been built, our resources are going into training the teachers and providing supplies.
Yeah, so it's making a big difference.
Yeah.
My name is Lucy and I'm the finance director. My team doesn't really have a major projects that we work on. We work out throughout the years of getting financial sponsorship so that we have enough money for the show. So this year we'll be going through, we have a list of about 1,500 sponsors that my team and I will have to go through, but we hope we can get lots of sponsors this year.
My name is Priyanka and I'm the sponsorship director. Finding sponsors right now isn't that bad because we have built a strong relationship with our past sponsors. But I feel like in terms of clothing, it'll be very challenging to reach out to new sponsors, tell them, or start from the beginning and tell them what FC stands for, what's the purpose of FC, and try to get them on board.
Today, we were doing still modeling and it was so much fun.
Did you run into any problems? Yeah.
What?
Tell the truth.
It's the truth. Can't you tell by my face? I'm so happy.
It feels like sarcasm.
Yeah. It was fun. We had a few hiccups, but Priyanka's amazing and we got to. Yeah. I love her.
Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm your artistic director for this year's Fashion for Change, and I'm in charge of the creative direction of the annual charity fashion show.
Our designer's all done.
So when I was given the responsibility to come up with this year's theme, I just wanted to hit two big points. One, that I wanted the theme to be diverse, and two, I wanted it to be dramatic to engage the audience. So when I was shortlisting a bunch of ideas to hit both those marks, this year's theme that I can't talk about yet popped up, and it was personally my favorite, and I was just so glad when the board of directors also voted for that theme.
Guys, I'm on 3 hours of sleep. This is what's gonna happen.
Why'd you have so little sleep?
So this year, as I said earlier, I wanted to make the show diverse. So my first task was to hire a diverse team. So that included my choreographers and my fashion designers. All my fashion designers had a very unique sense of fashion and style, and all my choreographers, their styles ranged from Afrofusion to Bollywood to contemp to hip-hop. So I'm really excited to see how the show turns out this year.
Just around her straps kind of thing.
Just for the documentary.
Been on the set when
Shoe flare. Shoe flare.
Yours, Marissa?
Yeah.
Right now we have a bunch of projects on the go. One of them in particular is our Project Piglet, which is our secret shoot for the transition videos. So we have a really small team working together to really create a story within the transition videos, and we were able to use some of the clips for the video that we showed on theme release.
I actually cannot see
Because we already have, this is second, right? The close up.
Day one, Piglet shoot one. Went really, really rocky, but we made it. Thank you guys all for coming. Let's pack up and eat pizza.
Hi, my name is Caitlin and I am Fashion for Change's stage director. So as stage director, I do mostly set design, so props, lighting, audio. Approaching the show, my team, each stage manager is assigned to a certain scene, and so they attend their rehearsals every single week to try and bring the vision of the choreographer to life. There's a lot that could go wrong. I think the most technically challenging is lighting because, again, we have to be in the theater before we can execute that. And also, lighting has to be cued to the exact second to the music. So that's what could go wrong.
You drink water.
Lindsay, I don't know what you're doing. Your hands are something like this right now.
You don't have to.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Do you want the last one? Yeah, you do. Do you guys want the last one? You want the last one?
I think the most exciting part about working with the models right now is just seeing all of them grow and become closer to each other. Just because they're seeing each other all the time, and it's just such a friendly environment where they can all just kind of chill during rehearsals while they practice, and they just really get to know each other by the end of it.
And then do the catwalk. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, peasants come out. I don't know.
Coming up to show day, a lot of the models are really getting burnt out because all of the choreographers are pushing because the show is coming up really soon, but they're all putting in a lot of work. They're all doing amazing.
Okay, we're gonna go full out. Baby, I see you working hard. Wanna let you know I'm proud that you know that I can hire you.
So this year we're doing something very, very different in terms of how our show will be played out. This year we are following an entire storyline, which is the storyline of Pandora's Box.
So when I was picking the theme this year, I wanted to leave a message. The world is going through a few rough patches and there's a lot of stuff happening around, and it really upsets people. So essentially I felt that Pandora's Box kind of made a nice package of all of it. It starts off with all the evils coming out, and then finally hope knocks at the door, and then essentially all I just wanted to say was that there will always be evils, but there's also always hope, and as long as we hold on to that and come together believing in that, anything's possible.
End of second show. Because no, we're missing people.
Are you guys gonna play the audio clip where it's like, thank you guys for coming out? Remember to buy a soda.
Okay, we're giving out merch right now. We worked for a while on this. Give me 1 second. And yeah, right now we're handing it out to anyone who pre-ordered.
Thank you.
And then for Lust, this is the ballroom outfits. They're girls will know they're there. Pretending it was part of my disc. Yeah, it's like making it Japan. I was like,
I am the head of makeup for Fashion for Change 2018. So today the hardest part is definitely over. Yeah, we're on time. I'm proud of everyone. Good job, guys. Woo! Yeah.
My boobs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Today I'm looking forward to performing and being on stage and just feeling the energy of the crowd and everyone in our scene.
I'm really excited to be with everyone. Like everyone's bonding right now. We're all getting our hair and makeup done together and we're just like growing closer as friends, so it's really nice.
Because these are huge chunks of fabric I'm taking out.
so that you know which scene's coming when.
Okay.
Then I'm better. And you want to say what was the hardest part?
There's a lot of things that have to be coordinated.
Yeah, a lot of things that have to be coordinated.
Such as?
Such as
props and lighting,
and everything. Models, costumes, makeup.
Did you want to be interviewed?
I'm just excited to see like when the people come back after their show, because I'm gonna be in the dressing rooms, kind of giving everyone, like taking their clothes from them and like doing everything, and like when they come back really excited after just killing, and they're like all like sweaty and like they feel so pumped, and I don't know, I just really like resonate with that excitement.
Are you excited for the show?
I am. Last year was so dope, so this year's gonna be even better.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm just gonna,
Yeah, get into position.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We're ready to rock now. Do you want to do it from a countdown, a 1 minute countdown?
Yeah, just put it,
I will.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it really?
Does it matter?
Do you need it? I mean,
I know, it's kind of fun.
It's just like a minute.
Why not? Why not?
Why not? It's going.
My name is Nanya Lin, and I am the president of this amazing club, Fashion for Change.
Long ago, Epithemus and Prometheus, the sons of
अंग लगा दे रे मोहे रंग लगा दे रे
We're all looking down.
So what was your favorite part about designing Pride?
Working with Kevin.
my design assistant, we were really able to work together collaboratively and just throw ideas around. And with Pride, the idea of Pride being the root of all evil, there's so many things that you can dive in and do. Like we were gonna do peacocks and kings and queens and angels and devils and all these really cool things, and we finally settled on this beautiful, grand idea, and it has just become this tangible thing. And I'm so happy to have been able to work with somebody who had their same like end result at heart as he did. Back up just a little bit. 1, 2. Black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. Everyone power pose right now. Ready? Lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was awesome.
So one of our choreographers and models, Gigi, she hurt her ankle probably like a day or two right before the show. She was doing flips in the lingerie scene and she landed on her ankle funny and twisted it.
Just a little fiasco that happened yesterday. I slipped and fell, and so it's kind of like she twisted her ankle or sprained her ankle. Sprained my foot. Oh wait, sprained your foot. Yeah. So she has these nice little crutches with her.
She was still very adamant on wearing heels and performing on stage like that. And we were even worried that she wouldn't be able to do the flips. But come show day, she landed them all perfectly.
Once I started hearing people screaming and everything, it just got me really fired up, and yeah, we just killed it. Everyone killed it. Gigi, oh my god, I was gonna cry when she landed that flip. It was good. It was good.
Now that the show is complete, I feel so relieved. It was a really good time, but I'm so happy that everything was completed and it's really, it came together really well.
Seeing all the models perform on stage, I was extremely proud of all of them. Being able to see them from January, since day one, especially those with no experience at all, to be able to perform on stage with facials, with so much personality in all of their moves. It was exceptionally very proud for me to see.
How are you? Good, how are you?
It went really well.
Great.
She asked me here in. It went really well. All of my videographers did really well on their coverage. They got all the shots that I wanted. It went pretty flawlessly.
You can definitely see that everything's working really well together, from lighting to the models.
Yeah.
Everything just looks really good. I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. I just had my last year's artistic director speak to me right now after the show, and she told me that she really appreciates how the story was told, and that wouldn't have been possible if the transition videos weren't made the way they were, because those videos truly knit the show together.
What's next for marketing?
So we're gonna be continuing to work on the yearbook, so that's for everyone who's a part of Fashion for Change, as well as we're gonna put together the show day videos and put that on our website, which is really exciting.
Yeah, fcshow.ca. It's all gonna sit there. And we're making a documentary compiling our entire efforts of this whole thing.
I think the main message I would want people to take away from Fashion for Change is that you can make amazing things happen just by getting involved and working with the people around you, and when you come together, literally anything is possible.
So be prepared to get onto stage right when they finish, yeah?
I think that every individual has so much to give, and they're all so inspirational, and it really motivates me to want to be a better person, and it actually gave me a lot of confidence in myself on the stage, and my ability to dance and perform as well. Fashion for change is friendship.
Eye-opening.
Community.
Dynamic.
Extraordinary.
Exciting.
Entertainment.
Inspirational.
It's a big family.
Encouraging.
Fashion for change is rewarding.
Feel change.